acknowledgements.
Yes. I would just like to say congratulations to Aubrey Ditmore for making the finals in boys.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she lives.
Other board acknowledgements.
I have two. First, at the first varsity wrestling match on Thursday night, the girls that sang the national anthem, I believe one is here tonight. It was phenomenal. It was beautiful. And they were wonderful. And second, the junior high wrestling team on Saturday at their tournament in Spring Grove took first place. So that was great. There's a lot of students that are wrestling, junior high and varsity level. So I think the matches are going to be long, but it's neat to see the students coming out and getting involved.
Nick, I'd just like to make a correction. On the last student that I mentioned, it was Culinary Arts 1. It was the achievement. Thank you.
Anyone else? All right. We're going to go to our student representative reports. We'll start with the high school with Rebecca Williams.
Okay, we actually don't have that much today. December is a busy month for FBLA. They are currently in full swing for preparing their members for their performance, team, and state events. This week's objective test competitors will take their 50-minute online test. The Regional Leadership Conference will be held at York College on December 18th, and they hope to have a large group of state qualifiers this year. The annual LHS FBLA basket auction began on Saturday at Littlestown's Christmas on the Square event. We will be selling chances during lunches and at evening sports events to win one or more of 28 amazing baskets in the trophy case outside of the Blue Gym. The general public can also view the baskets and purchase tickets online. Look for a LHS social post soon with the link. School groups, families, and local businesses did a fabulous job in sponsoring baskets this year. The drawing to win the baskets will be on Friday, December 19th after the lunches. Winners will be contacted that afternoon. A new fundraiser this year is the FBLA Holiday Bingo in the high school cafeteria on Saturday, December 13th. Doors open at 3 p.m. Tickets can still be purchased for the bingo. The cost per ticket is $20 and includes 20 games, 5 special games, 13 jar tickets, and concessions will also be available for an additional cost. Contact Dr. Lewis at the high school for tickets. And that's all for our announcements.
Any questions for Rebecca? All right, thanks so much for being here. Have a good evening.
Thank you, too.
Now to Maple Avenue Middle School. We have a special filling for us, Reagan Buss.
Hi, my name is Reagan Buss. I'm filling in for Faith. I'm an 8th grader and our student council secretary. Here's what's happening at Vance. We are currently in the middle of our pride value of inclusiveness. Inclusiveness means including others, inviting them in, and welcoming them with open arms. All students participated in a lesson regarding caring in their social studies classes last week. We have our next Pride Reward Day in January. We tried a new fundraiser and it was a hit. We did Duck Duck Donut, a carnival-style game of chance. Students paid $1 to buy a rubber duck. 24 of the ducks were marked with an X, and the lucky winners got 2 free donuts the following week. The kids enjoyed it so much we sold out. Next week is our holiday-themed Spirit Week. We have Pajama Day, Holiday Socks, Ugly Sweater Day, Holiday Headgear, and Santa vs. Elves. After the new year, we will be planning a winter dance, which will be held on January 23rd. The theme will be Enchanted Forest. Stay tuned for more details. Thank you, and have a wonderful holiday with your families.
Any questions? All right. Now to the students of the month. We will start with Ms. Neeling, presenting Benjamin Hoffman.
How far you don't have to speak. You can have your floor and see. Good evening. I'm Jennifer Yingling, a kindergarten teacher in Alloway Creek, and I am delighted to present Benjamin Hoffman as Alloway Creek's December Student of the Month. Benjamin is the son of Kristen Hoffman and Andrew Hoffman, and he's the younger brother of Cole and John. Ben loves building things and playing with tractors and trucks. His favorite color is red, and his favorite food is a cheeseburger. Outside of school, he likes to stay home and play with his trucks. In school, his favorite subject is lunch.
Me too.
Good. When he grows up, he would like to be a farmer and a truck driver. His mother says that one of his best qualities is that he's ready and willing to help others, and I'd have to say that I wholeheartedly agree. One of my favorite stories of Ben occurred during our Pumpkin Paces Day earlier this fall. There was a child in our class who was interested in trying the pumpkin stacking activity, but he's afraid to try it on his own. I asked Ben if he would go with the child and help him, and without skipping a beat, he said, "Absolutely," and off they went. It's true. He doesn't hesitate to help anyone in need. His mother also pointed out that he's naturally funny and very imaginative. His pleasantness brings light to everyone who encounters him. I have a delightful class, but Ben stands out as an exemplar in all of these traits. Any one of them alone would be the making of a fine thunderbolt, but he's got them all. As an example of Ben's huge heart, his mother shares a little of Ben's backstory. Ben has always been protective and very willing to take care of his older brother John, who has a rare genetic disorder. He always wants to help John's nurses with his care and often wants to be John's night nurse. 5-year-olds often can't see outside themselves. They don't mean to be self-centered, they just haven't developed the awareness of others that Ben has. He truly is a friend to all. He is always on task and looks for ways that he can help both me and his classmates. He's fun to be around and is particularly supportive of anyone who can use a boost with a hug, a smile, or a kind word. He's growing academically in all areas and is on track to meet the end of the year expectations for kindergarten. He is truly a perfect example of everything we hope our little bolts will be, and I'm so thankful that I've been given this opportunity to spend a year with him. I look for great things from him in the years to come. Congratulations, Ben.
All right, next we have Ms. Fowler and Mrs. Trimmer presenting Estelle Sevison.
My name's Miss Fowler, and this is Mrs. Trimmer, and we have a wonderful friend here with us tonight, Estelle, who is our student of the month for 3rd grade, and Mrs. Trimmer is going to share some information.
All right, hello. Estelle is a 3rd grade student in Mrs. Trimmer and Ms. Fowler's classes. She is not only dedicated to learning and consistently conscientious of her work, but she also amplifies all of our school's core values. Estelle is truly a joy to have in class. Estelle's greatest love is school. She enjoys every part of being here, spending time with her friends, making new ones, connecting with her teachers and staff, and even her enthusiastic love of homework. When it comes up to her favorite subjects, she has many, all areas of ELA, math, science, art, and STEM. Estelle is supported by a loving family, including her mom Angela, her stepdad Jay, and her 4 older brothers, Joey, Porter, Landon, and Dominic. She also has a small assortment of pets, a goldfish named Goldie, 3 snails named Gary, Barry, and Dairy, and a bearded dragon named Eclipse. And I believe she shares Eclipse with her brother Porter. Estelle is an active child with many interests. She attends dance classes where she participates in hip hop and tap, participates in cheerleading, and began wrestling at 4 years old, competing in matches at the age of 5. And I believe she has practice yet tonight if she gets there. She especially loves swimming and anything related to water. Outside of sports, she enjoys playing in the snow, spending time with friends, and traveling with her family. Estelle is a well-rounded young lady who leads by example in everything she does. She welcomes academic challenges and is always willing to help others. Estelle is a bright light in our school community, cherished by her family and friends, and she has a shining future ahead of her. Congratulations, Estelle, on being selected as Student of the Month. We are so proud of you.
All right, next we have Ms. Willett presenting Ava Clark from the middle school.
Good evening. Student of the Month was an easy choice for the 6th grade teachers. Ava is the kind of student we wish we had more of. She's currently in 6th grade at Maple Avenue Middle School, and as Miss Solano says, she is rocking it. Ava's favorite subject is math, and outside of school she plays softball, where she is a pitcher, and she also plays second base. She has a 16-year-old sister, 2 cats, and 2 dogs. When Ava graduates, she said she wants to go to college and she aspires to be a dentist or orthodontist. We asked her teachers to say a few words about her. It's very hard to come up with only a few words about Ava. So here are some of the messages. Ava has been an absolute pleasure to have in class this year. From the very beginning, it was clear that she values learning and takes great pride in her work. Although I know my class challenges her at times, Ava consistently demonstrates perseverance and a strong work ethic. Rather than shying away from difficult tasks, she approaches them with determination and an open mind, continually striving to improve. Beyond her academic dedication, Ava is a genuinely kind and thoughtful member of our classroom community. She treats her peers and teachers with respect, offers help to others without being asked, and contributes positively to the overall atmosphere of our class. Ava's combination of resilience, empathy, and commitment to learning makes her a wonderful example of what it means to be a caring and motivated student. Sincerely, Mr. Green. Ava is more than just an example of the qualities we hope to see in our students. She exceeds them. In science class, Ava exemplifies the attributes we hope to see in all of our students: kindness, curiosity, responsibility, and respect. She consistently gives her best effort, approaching science challenges with a positive attitude, and treats everyone with genuine respect. Whether working independently or collaborating with others, Ava demonstrates integrity, empathy, and leadership. I'm delighted to celebrate Ava as a model of what it means to be a Maple Avenue Middle School student, and proud to celebrate her accomplishments and character. Sincerely, Ms. Schultz. Mrs. Dahl says Ava is a fantastic addition to a classroom. She's studious, responsible, and helpful. As a teacher, I could always depend on Ava to be doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing and completing the work that needs to be completed. Miss Solano, who's sorry she can't be here tonight, says, "What can I say that hasn't already been said? Ava is a bright spot in the day. She's the kind of student that when you see her coming down the hall, you can't help but smile. She comes in with a positive attitude every day and a huge smile on her face. She works hard to do her best, even when the work is challenging. She strives to be the best version of herself in all situations. She exemplifies what it means to be a thunderbolt, consistently showing positive traits. She's also a kind and generous classmate and friend. And Ava, you are an absolute pleasure to have in class. You come to homeroom each day with a warm smile and a positive attitude. You consistently put forth your best effort in social studies, and you're always willing to help other classmates whenever they need support. You aren't afraid to ask thoughtful questions or to try something new. You are a strong student and a learner and a wonderful role model who represents the values of Maple Avenue perfectly. Congratulations. I agree with everything. Sophia, you want to put your hair behind it? Okay. Look at the picture.
All right, Dr. Becker presenting Sophia Smith and Caden Welsh.
All right, good evening. I would like to welcome our first student of the month for November, Sophia Smith. Sophia, if you could come up. Sophia is an excellent student, challenging herself very difficult course loads throughout high school career, and has come through with all stellar grades, of course. She is a member of the National Honor Society and is secretary of the Spanish Honor Society. She stays very busy with extracurriculars, participating in field hockey, the high school newspaper, and Minithon, just to name a few. Outside of school, she regularly volunteers at Hanover Hospital and the local SPCA. Teachers were quick to add many positive words about her as a member of the school community. English teacher Mr. Peckart wrote the following about Sophia. Sophia is a fantastic member and design editor for the Bolt Buzz, our school newspaper. She is extremely meticulous with her editing process and works well with her peers. Sophia also reads voraciously and writes with a keen interest in any subject. To put it plainly, she is absolutely awesome. Mrs. Shovaker, Sophia's college algebra teacher, adds, Sophia is in Math 103 College Algebra. She is a very responsible and dependable student. She is consistently trying to completely understand new material and will ask questions and help other students to understand. She is a team player. Finally, the following was provided by her coach and teacher, Mrs. Lawyer. Sophia is a member of the National Honor Society where she volunteers her time to help the community in many ways. She also joined the field hockey team in her junior year despite not having played field hockey before. She demonstrated grace, humility, and a willingness to learn, and outstanding leadership as she worked hard to learn something new and cheer her teammates on throughout. Our team was a much better team because of her example and positive attitude. Sophia intends to go to college for nursing and enter a CRNA program, which is, I had to look up to be honest with you, Certified Registered Nurse Anesthetist, which I knew I would struggle with, but she will be putting people to sleep someday, I guess. Congratulations to Sophia Smith, our student of the month for November. I can't believe she wants to take advantage. She told me she didn't want to take advantage of the opportunity to say anything. And next, please welcome Caden Welsh as our other student of the month for November. Caden is also a tremendously accomplished student, of course, performing at a high academic level while taking some of the most challenging courses at our high school. As a result, he is a member of the National Honor Society and serves as the secretary. Caden is a three-sport athlete participating in football, where he served as the team captain, wrestling, and track and field. He is also a member of the varsity club, secretary of the Interact Club, and AAP Biology Club, as a member of the AP Biology Club. He is also a highly involved member of the Littlestown High School FFA chapter, which you will soon hear more about from a teacher. Coach Biddle had the following to share about Caden. Caden was a captain on the football team and was a big influence to the younger players. He was a big help to make sure all players were on the same page, communicated any changes to our team regarding schedules, uniforms, and bonding activities. Caden represented our team at the officials banquet upon the football team winning the sportsmanship award. Caden spoke highly of his teammates and his coaches. Caden was selected as second team offensive tackle in the YAIAA Division III All-Star team, and added by Mrs. Lawyer, NHS advisor, as a member of the National Honor Society and secretary. Caden demonstrates that he is committed to helping our community be a better place. He volunteers his time with many organizations, and most importantly sees the value in helping others. Finally, Mr. Brandt, FFA advisor, explains Caden is a 3-year FFA member. In FFA competitions over the year, he has placed first in Adams, Franklin, and York County in poultry evaluation, wildlife, CDE, and aquatics. 2 different times, looks like 2004, 24, and 25. At the state FFA competition, he was part of the 5th place environmental and natural resource team in 2025, as well as the 4th place gold individual in the aquatics state FFA competition. He was also a state FFA silver medalist in poultry evaluation in 2023. Away from school, he is a member of the McSherrystown Fish and Game and enjoys hunting, fishing, and bowling. Caden has plans to pursue a degree in teaching, good for you, while attending college. Congratulations to Caden Welsh. Caden's also 5. You're good.
No worries. Caden, what would you like to teach?
Math, maybe?
Tell them students.
Thank you. Well, on behalf of the board, I would like to thank all of our students of the month for being the perfect representation of what it means to be a Thunderbolt. We've enjoyed hearing about all of your accomplishments tonight. Continue to think big and do great things during your time here at Littlestown, and I can't wait to see what you do next. Congratulations. Mr. Moran will take a picture out in the hallway. So thank you all very much for your time.
That's okay. You got it. Watch out, won't trip over this.
All right, Dr. Becker, I think that we can start.
Good?
You can fill them in later. Go ahead.
Happy to do so. All right, welcome back, everybody. Good evening. I forget that I'm back to back, so you'll have to excuse me. So again, I spent some time reflecting on last week's last meeting that we had, and want to once again touch on and congratulate the entire high school staff. So the data that was shared by the math department was just outstanding in my opinion, leading Adams County in all 3 tested subjects. Achievement that I think we should be very exceptionally proud of, especially with our algebra and biology score ranking the highest across both Adams and York County. And I think before continuing on to express my gratitude, sometimes we focus on the teachers. I want to really express my gratitude to that senior class, right? So that's the group of students that while our teachers do a phenomenal, excellent work at preparing the students, it's the students themselves who are performing on the exams and sitting down and taking those. And I'd just like to say well done seniors to the ones that did such a great job in performing on those exams. At a previous meeting also recently, Mrs. Golden spoke about the value of PBOS and many insights that it provides. Over the past 2 weeks and going back to Thanksgiving break, Mr. Preach and I have met with teachers of tested subjects to reflect on their individual PBOS results. I was really truly pleased by the honest reflection and open conversations that led to, and about how we can continue to improve together and utilize each other to continue to move forward. We've been gaining a deeper understanding of each teacher's approach, and it only helps us better support those meaningful conversations moving forward throughout. Our next assessment season is already underway. Last week, our Keystone Biology students completed their 2nd attempt at the exam. Thank you to Mr. Polishuk and Mrs. Burton for preparing them so thoroughly. I had something, so I've been running these exams for about a dozen years, I think. And I had something happen for the first time, so we had about, in total, 50 students that were retesting in biology or thereabouts. And there's 2 days that they test, a module in the morning and a module the next day in the morning. And it's the first time I've ever had a section of students where not a single student was absent for either day of the exam. and it's a retest on top of it. Sometimes that can be tough when a student has to sit and take something they've already taken before and not had success on as far as proficiency. And what those teachers do to make it important for those students and to show up both days and not stay home and get in there and take it, I don't think I can sell enough. There's so much value in that, and what they've done is amazing. So we brought that, we had a faculty meeting today and really made sure everybody knew that, because that's phenomenal. After winter break, our Keystone Algebra students will do the same. They'll be taking theirs, and I'd like to thank Mrs. Shovaker and Mrs. Meckley and Mrs. Lyon for all their hard work in leading up to this assessment. Some things outside the academics, I'd like to congratulate the cast and crew of the school play, which is called Class Action. Mr. Baker did a great job. I wasn't sure what it would look like, so when he first came to us, our stage is currently a classroom for Mr. Bish and Mr. Lowball, so it was not available, and Mr. Baker determined he was going to have this take place in one of our classrooms that was sort of a double-sized classroom with 2 doors. Did a phenomenal job, and it was really fun. Small little sections that they performed in, and it was really, really well done, and had a good time watching. Another congratulations to the Minithod team on their Hair Dye December, which wasn't my favorite fundraiser ever, but they did a great job. So they raised over $500. The reason I wasn't my favorite, I'm a pretty boring person, and my hair was purple today when I was at school. Got a little itchy. I went home and got a shower before I came back for the for our.
You looked a lot better than Andrew, though.
Well, and that's what I was getting to. But my hair paled in comparison to my assistant principal, Mr. Preetz, who had a thoroughly painted-on pink form of hair today, which he lived through as well. At any rate, another thing for fighting pediatric cancer is a great little addition to our mini-thon as they continue to work to raise money. Finally, just want to wish everybody an enjoyable remainder of the holiday season. And it's always wonderful to see a lot of generous spirit that fills the time of year, and you can see it throughout our schools at all times. That is what I have. Does anybody have any questions?
Thank you, Dr. Becker. You should have made it a requirement that you come. Mrs. Golden.
Good evening. On the 12th day of Christmas, MAM's students and staff gave to me 12 fully charged iPads. On the 11th day of Christmas, MAM's students and staff gave to me 11 positive behavior office referrals. On the 10th day of Christmas, MAM's students and staff gave to me 10 minutes to eat my lunch uninterrupted. On the 9th day of Christmas, MAM's students and staff gave to me 9 Bolt Pride Weekly winners. On the 8th day of Christmas, MAM's students and staff gave to me 8 homerooms with perfect attendance. On the 7th day of Christmas, MAM's students and staff gave to me 7 safe and calm hallway transitions. On the 6th day of Christmas, MAM's students and staff gave to me 6 teams of teachers collaborating. On the 5th day of Christmas, MAM's students and staff gave to me 5 spirit days. I thought you'd join in, that's okay. On the 4th day of Christmas, MAM's students and staff gave to me 4 rounds of peer classroom visits. On the 3rd day of Christmas, MAM's students and staff gave to me 3 lunch periods of respectful cafeteria behavior. On the 2nd day of Christmas, MAM's students and staff gave to me growth-focused and celebrated IEP meetings. On the 1st day of Christmas, MAM's students and staff gave to me 1 school filled with people committed to accountability and high expectations. We are moving steadily through December with business as usual here at MAM's. Students and staff remain focused on our academic and school-wide goals, and we're maintaining our momentum as we prepare to enter the new year. There are no major updates to report at this time. Our teams continue to work hard to support students and keep high expectations and accountability at the forefront of our daily practice. We look forward to building on consistency and continuing our growth in the months ahead. We're wishing you all a peaceful and joyful holiday season. The end. Questions?
That was very creative, thank you.
Oh,
Sure.
What was the 5? No, just kidding.
Spirit days.
My question is, did you,
We love a good spirit.
did you coordinate with Dr. Fiaschi on that?
This she was my inspiration. I thought if she
I was
can do
gonna
a
say,
poem for
you're-
Thanksgiving, I can do a
You're
song
starting to
for,
rival her
for
with
Christmas.
this creative report, so very good job. Mr. Rowan, for an act to follow.
That's correct.